But the question that has been raised is that, are we going to shift the deadline? The answer remains no, capital no. We will not shift any deadline. What we have done is not against the law. It is in tandem with the law. We announced this program on October the 26th, 2022, and we said that upon release of the new currency, that the legal tender status will run concurrently with the old currency till 31st January 2023. That is almost 100 days. 100 days is enough for any person in any part of Nigeria to deposit his money in the bank and get ready to withdraw cash when the new notes are released.
After months of waiting, the Zoological Republic has finally unveiled their new currency, as they term it, as a new design currency, to redesign the currency of the Zoological Republic. And this is what we are seeing here, wonderful people, men and women of good conscience, all of us of freedom all over the globe. Nikki Bobby welcomes you back to our desk and News Digest once again today. Where is the economy of the zoo heading? And these are the questions we are going to ask and to discuss. What exactly is the problem of the Zoological Republic? Months have passed that they have started making noise and rumbles as regard to their new currency that they are designing. And to the shock of everyone, to our greatest surprise, is for the Nigerian government to bring out some notes of 1,000 Naira, 500 Naira, 200 Naira, with a change color only, nothing to write home about, whereby they change the color of 1,000 to something slightly like 50 Naira, and the color of 200 Naira to something related to previous 500 Naira color, as well as 500 Naira color, changing it a kind of to 200 Naira note color. This is what is going on, and that has raised some question among the populace. They are asking, what exactly is going on in Nigeria? Because this new currency now is just the color that looks like it's more bleached. The color now looks more inferior. The standard, of course, is well inferior. What is going to happen? What agenda does the Fulanese have? Some people have risen and said, this is another scam altogether. What is going on in Nigeria? After months of waiting, of noise making by the federal government of Nigeria, by the Apex Bank, by the politicians, by the senators, the House, are dragging that they want to shift the dates when they will stop using the old currency come 2023. All these things put together have made a lot of people to ask questions. What is actually going on? What is their motive behind this, the so-called, in quotes, redesign of Naira? Because at the end of the day, there is no design. Instead for them to say they want to change the color of Naira, they say they want to redesign Naira. There is nothing like redesigning that we are seeing. Even a layman will see what is going on. So that boils down to the question that the people, those who are concerned and asking, what is the motive of this Naira change of color? What does the Fulanese, what are they planning? Because these are the things that every average Zoological Republic person have to ask themselves. If they have succeeded in bringing out the looted fund of the politicians, then what else? Because if a politician from Fulani, from Hausa, looted about 10 billion or 100 billion that he brought out within the last 1 month and 2 weeks, What he will probably do is to go back and pack those money they just printed and go back and dump it. The thing is still where it is. There is no difference, right? I mean, if the Fulanese, if the Hausas, who are champion, who are first class in looting, have brought out, let's say, $200 billion naira as at last 1 month to deposit in Nigeria Bank. In the case of the former currency, then this particular naira now, what they will probably do is to go back to the bank and take about 200 billion naira and go and dump it again in their house, in their various soccer ways that they have done, because that is where they used to park their cars. Because houses and the Fulanese, they don't have the time to go to bank and deposit money. No, they carry it around, and that is why they always dig ground and keep the money. People have a lot of concern as regard to this, because from what we are seeing, whatever they had in mind, what they want to redesign Naira, we are not seeing the solution being achieved. We are not seeing the impacts. After unveiling this currency today, there is nothing to write home about as regard to what the Fulanese are doing. And this is the thing. This is the issue. Sometimes you believe that people are going to do something meaningful, especially when it comes to the case of the Fulanese. They lack anything to develop the economy, to run a civilized society. It is lacking within the Fulanese. If you have your own concern, we would quite like to receive it. Your comments, what you have to think, what you have to say as regards to what the Fulani currency they minted of late have to show as regard to Nigeria and the economy. This is the situation. If you look at it, you see the old currency, you see the new currency. The question is, what is the difference? Only color. Only color. I mean color alone. They went and changed the color. And of course, this is the only thing I can see that they did here. If you observe any difference, fine, you tell us. Let's see what is going on. And following that, after years of laying pipe from Biafra land to the northern part of the Zoological Republic, the federal government of the Zoological Republic have spent years laying pipe from the Biafra land to the north. At the end of the day, 2 days ago, they came up with the idea that they have discovered oil in the northern part of the Zoological Republic, which they say that it runs in billions of barrels, that they will be drilling from the northern part of Nigeria. When? How? How did it start? Where? They say it is in Gombe, as well as Gombe and Bauchi states. Well, we know the plans of the Fulanese, but of course, if this is actually oil that they have discovered in the northern parts of Nigeria, we are extremely happy for them. And now they can leave Biafra land alone. They can go and sell their oil. They can use it to develop their land. People can go back to their regional settings and start developing their various region, their various, should I say, indigenous area. In other words, their various countries, just for example, like Biafra. If the Zoological Republic claim that yes, they have found oil, which they have, according to them, started drilling, I say kudos to them. They can now focus in developing their northern parts and leave us alone. So we concentrate on what we are doing. And at this point, I wouldn't see any reason why they must say that there wouldn't be anything like self-determination again. Everything has come to play. We have seen it. They say that their mass hearing went to commission it 2 days ago. And this is the real situation of things. Oil in the north, we are happy for you. Go ahead so that we can go back to Biafra land. If we want to put a ban on the exploration of oil in Biafra land, that will go a long way to help us to revive our ecosystem in Biafra land, to put things in perspective. Because Biafra economy is not going to run only on oil. We have a lot of things to put before the masses, to put on the table, so that we will be able to develop the economy and the Biafra territory the way to the standard that we want it, to compete with the world standard. Of course, Biafra will be a center for world tourism when Biafra is fully restored. So what we are asking, if you people in the north say that you have discovered oil in large quantity, in commercial quantity, then fine and good. Why did you spend years to run pipeline from Biafra land to the north? After you must have completed your pipeline, now you are saying that you have discovered oil, which you have started drilling. That's good. Kudos to you all. But let us be. Allow our great leader to go, so that we will plan our country the best way we want it. We are going to build a first-class economy, a first-class system that the world will come for tour across the globe to come and see and behold what Biafra really portends. Yes, it is in Biafra you see all that you find across the globe. You put it together, you find it in Biafra. These are the things we wake up this morning to see going on across the Zoological Republic. Printing money, changing the color of money in the name of redesigning. It will it impact positively in the economy of the zoo? Well, time will tell. Let's watch and see.